that business. So for those that were wondering if it was the series finale or the season finale, it is absolutely the season finale because we'll be back. We'll be back next year, all right? So we thank you. And with that being said, I'm about to go into some of these requests. And I hope my people is in here. Where my actors at? Okay, you know what? Hold up. Am I gonna grab? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy in here. See, let me see who's ready. I don't know who's ready. I don't know who's ready for me. Let's see. And whoever, I'm basically just gonna be calling my people from the shy. And if you pick up, you pick up. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this guy in here. Let's go. Is Papa ready? Are y'all ready for Papa? Let's see. Is it letting me do it? I'm waiting for a circle to pop up. If a circle don't pop up, I'm going to the next one. Hold on, let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
What? Oh, snap. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, really?
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm magical.
I'm
magical. Yeah.
You're magical.
This was everything. This was everything. I literally was clapping. I was clapping. Straight up.
For everybody on the cast. And I'm grabbing people. You know what? Here's the other thing. I can grab more people. Okay, that's what we're about to do.
Hell
okay.
Yeah, let's do
I'm trying to grab. I'm sending a request. Y'all just add. Will it just do it for me? Will it just like add? Will it just pop up?
Hold on, let's see.
Jason, get in here.
Come on.
Who can, I'm trying to get. I'm just like grab it. Like, Luke, turn your light on.
Okay.
Turn your light
on. All right.
Brown skin man.
Let me turn my light on.
But you can text me, Marquise, if there's something special I need to do. But I'm just sending a request. That's what I'm doing. I see. Let me see if I can get Juju in here. Cause that's what I can't keep doing. I can just like keep adding people. Yes, here we go. Hold up. I'm trying to add you.
Okay.
Ah. Come on. Gemma's in here.
What's
Gemma,
up?
tell all y'all people, be ready. I'm trying to get Siobhan in here.
I'm trying to get some light.
I know.
Iman out
there.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
trying to get in. I don't know what's going on.
I know it's too hot. The block is too hot. First of all, congrats, y'all. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be rotating people in, so it's gonna be like a party line. You're gonna be like, yo. But first of all, this finale, the finale really hit, and I do gotta get Jason Weaver in here. He had a phenomenal scene. Yo, Juju, you had a phenomenal scene in there with my boy Michael in there and Siobhan. You came in you hit us with the final word. Did you feel that pressure?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I love that. I love doing that.
It was amazing. It was beautiful.
This is everything.
What was some of y'all favorite moments in this season of the show? What were some cool things that y'all got to do that was a little unexpected? I'm gonna start with you, Luke.
You know, I felt like, you know, the turn, like this I don't know that I expected to go on this particular journey with Trig. So it was a surprise to me that y'all decided to go this route, which was really interesting, just knowing the history of Chicago and a lot of the cats that come from, the original gangsters and whatnot that really were trying to do things for the community and stuff. And so, like, it was really kind of cool. It was just like, I didn't even think this was going to go this route for him. So it was really cool to see this dynamic and see this journey for himself. So I was excited for that.
Yeah, and I think we really wanted to show there's a lot of redemption, so to speak. I think a lot of people talk about Black men and on the show, but I think when people say positive, I think they want them to be mindful of that term.
Right.
Because just because you've fallen down and gotten back up doesn't mean you're negative. It means you're human being. It means that you've gone through something. And so I want to let people understand is that sometimes young Black men get into things maybe they shouldn't because of the world and the circumstances in which they've been born into.
Absolutely.
So sometimes I don't necessarily think sometimes the things that people judge, particularly people in our community are doing, I don't know if people also understand the path that person may have been put on.
Yeah.
And so for that person can say, hey, I'm going to defy what people think of you or my circumstances and rise above it
Yeah.
and be more than I thought I could be.
And
And I think
he's exceeding his expectations, I feel like. And I feel like that's what you're saying is beautiful and true. And, you know, people people deserve a second chance, sometimes a third, you know, and when you're a product of your environment, you know, you're trying to survive. And it's really awesome to be able to see this, you know, this guy make this transition, because there are a lot of cats out here who are making this transition. So I feel like it builds empathy for such a character. So I'm grateful for that.
absolutely. Juju, talk to me.
Juju.
Look, people was mad at Gemma. People was mad at Gemma, and I'm gonna say this. Young women reserve the right to navigate their path any way they see fit in this life. Okay, as they try to figure it out. All right. And Gemma is a young Black woman who is very smart, very observant, and she knows, you know, where she's trying to go. But she's also a young woman, so therefore she's learning and she's figuring things out. And we should give her that space to figure those things out, you know? And sometimes messy though it may be at times. But I think what you found, you know, by the end of the season, which I think is really beautiful with Jake's character and your father and all that kind of stuff, I think that we really need to honor, you know, our journeys, as particularly as young Black women, and being given the permission to sort of be messy at times and figure it out. But you talk to me today, how you feel about some of the stuff Gemma was going through this season?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I first read the script, I was like, "Ooh, like I don't know how this will play out. I'm nervous. Like, can I do it?" But I think it was so many people mad at me, like my DMs, like, "Girl, I can't believe you." And then I was like, "Wait." So like I did that. Like it was believable, and so I'm just so happy that I was able to be the girl that everybody loves to hate. I mean, it was fun playing that role. I mean, at first it was so funny, you know, learning that Gemma was gonna be with Jake. You know, Mikey, that's my baby brother. So I was like, oh wait, we was like,
Yeah.
but we
y'all had that chemistry though.
You know, like it worked and we figured it out, and I'm just so happy. I mean, in 5, like Gemma had a good season. Gemma was like this all over the place, but we are figuring it out and we're getting it together. We had a talk today and we know what we need to do and we know what needs to be done.
True.
So we're ready.
Look, and next season, I'm definitely sure there's going to be a whole new assignment. And before we wrap y'all out, Shamon, talk to me. You had a really interesting, Papa had a very interesting season in that, you know, Papa's always sort of been in the center. And so he kind of got caught in his lady's shadow. And Maisha kind of had to figure out who she wanted to be now that she was sort of on the forefront. Talk to me about, and you and I had conversations on the side, you know what I'm saying, about that journey and what that was like. So you want to share a little bit about that, and then I'm going to go grab some other actors. This is how it's going to be, y'all. It's going to be like a Tonight Show. We're going to like get folks in and get them out and get them love and say what's up, and then we're going to keep it pushing. But go ahead, Shabbat, give it to me in a few minutes, and then we'll
I love doing something different with Papa, you know, seeing a bit more of an envious side, you know, showing that no human is perfect, because, you know, people love Papa, think he just, you know, the heart and just always supposed to be happy, but, you know, at the end of the day, we are human. We always gonna have our flaws and you know, things that people ain't gonna like about us. And another thing I like this season is filming with people who I really don't film with, like Burgundy Baker, who plays Keisha on the show. So I really love filming with her, and I always love filming with my boys Mikey and Alex, and
of course,
and Genesis. Like it's always fun, and yeah.
All right, well, good luck. Well, thank y'all so much. I love all of you.
Hey, everybody is so brilliant. It is incredible.
That's
like
crazy.
I just want to say this. Everybody is so, you know, I love that the show, like everybody gets to shine. I love that y'all. I haven't written nothing. I don't write nothing. I don't know how it's done. I want to learn, because Lord, I just know I'm just grateful for y'all writing this shit and putting
Shout out to
directors
all the
in a place
writers.
for us to be able to show and shine, because it's really awesome, man. The
Big
story is
Tank.
just crazy.
Shout out to Wyclef Jean, our
Yeah,
whole the whole season.
whole
Yo,
team,
we just it's all love, man. Love, 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 love. And
Love
love.
y'all.
we look forward to being back with y'all. Peace. We gonna bye Luke. Bye
Bye
Julia.
bye.
Bye. Love
Season
y'all.
5.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
Season 5 on the way.
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all drop. Y'all drop them. I think that's how we do. Y'all drop. Perfect. Perfect. See, we getting it done. All right, my people, we about to get back in here. Hold on. Boom, boom. They bounce. Okay, who am I grabbing? All right, let's see. Candy, where you at? I see Tab, Bow. I'll let her get in there. I'm gonna see. Hold on. Candy, where you go? Hold up. Bow. What up, Tab? What's going down? I mean, let me get this guy. Let me see if I can get this. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I'll send out a couple more quests. Let's see who pop up.
All right.
Uh-oh. Legend, 2 legends.
What up, though?
3 legends.
Hey.
Okay, Candy, I got you next. Candy, I'm coming. Getting my request, Candy. I got you after these 3 amazing people. We coming through. First of all, congratulations to all 3 of you. Thank you so much. It's such beautiful work this season. I'm super, super grateful. Jason Weaver, I got your voicemail. So I'm going to say what I got to say to you in front of everybody, okay? For all these people. Tab. Okay, I'm just going to let you start. I'm not even going to say nothing. Talk to me.
Yeah, we gonna let Tab.
You start, Tab.
Because she got the vibes.
Hey,
She
go
got the
ahead and give me
energy.
the word, because you're supposed to give me a word. I know some word is private, but Yolanda's one of my day ones, from when they say people shooting, who was with you when you were shooting in the gym, that's Yolanda. Because it's just from the very beginning. So Yolanda, you know what it is. I love you.
I would say,
Yeah.
first and foremost, Lena, thank you. I appreciate you.
Real talk.
Thank you for seeing me, right? A lot of people know me as the vegan lady, right? They be like, oh, that's cooking, but you saw me and was like, I know that your passion is acting, and I want to give you an opportunity to show the world your gift in that atmosphere. And you did, kept your promise and allowed me to be a part of something very amazing. And for that, I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for that. To bring life to a character is always fun, but to bring one life to a character that was created almost in your image almost, it was an amazing experience for me. I'm so very grateful. I got an opportunity to work with Yolanda, who I love, and she is like, I've been a fan of hers for years. It felt like I was in the Matrix. I know, Jason, we only got to see each other and be like, hey, one time.
In passing, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I was just watching and was in there crying because of the moment at the table, and I was like, Jason, what you're not gonna do is have us in here toe up before I go live. That's what Lena do. Lena, you have such a way of creating real moments that happen to everyone all the time, that are never televised, right? That are never talked about. But you have a way of bringing those things to light and letting other people see themselves through these characters. So keep doing it. Don't ever stop. You are moving mountains, and it is a beautiful thing to watch and be a part of. So thank you. That was it.
See, Tabitha got it in. She knows what it is. You know the assignment. I'm saving Yolanda for last because we gotta wrap. You know how I go. I save for last on this one. Just because of that journey you go on this season. So I want to get to that. And also your short hair is just a testament to your commitment to the craft. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So, but before we get to you, Miss Yolanda, Jason Weaver, snaps all around. A lot of people don't know this. If you don't know it, I'll share it. There was an original pilot of The Chi that we shot, and ultimately the show was redone where Rick Famuyiwa directed it and got us going, which obviously Yolanda was a part of that cast, what I'll talk about from day one. And it was a wonderful cast. I mean, that we had before. With Quan Richardson was in that cast, Aisha Hines. I want to give all these folks their base and flowers, but particularly Jason Weaver originally played Ronnie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And because I was just like, he's from Chicago and I think he's great. And so things happened and that one didn't go that way. But I called Jason and I was like, look, man, I'm gonna come back for you. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know what's gonna happen, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it. And then years, we always stayed in contact, but then the opportunity presented itself. And I was like, yo, I want to have you come back. I want to have you be a friend of this particular family with Trig and Imani, and I wanted you to go on a journey with Imani. And ultimately where it ended tonight, it was something so beautiful. And I also had this idea of just a scene of this idea that we sometimes, not just the Black community, but sometimes we take people and this life for granted. And we sometimes aren't always careful with each other. And what happens is when those people are no longer with us in body, we then only have their spirit to remember, and we kind of then forget all the things about them that pissed us off or were mad about. It's almost that thing of like people be mad at a celebrity one day, talking trash about them, and then they gone the next, and they post the thing, and they write the whole thing about what that person meant. And so I really was sort of like, how do we show that with this character? And we really planned that scene out and talked about it. Jason, talk to me about how you felt when you first read it, when we talked about it, and then you performing it, because it really is such a beautiful build for your character to get to that place, to get to that vulnerable place, and then also get to that place where you really realize that, oh, Imani is a human being. She's a person.
Absolutely.
And she's part of my family, and I'm here to protect her, because as we say, protect Black women, we mean all Black women. Right. And so I just want to let you speak on that, Jason.
Nah, well, first of all, I just want to say, thank you, Lena, first and foremost, for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the show again. As she mentioned earlier, I was part of the original cast, like during the pilot. Circumstances develop the way that they do in Hollywood sometimes, where you may not necessarily be able to go along for the full ride in the beginning. But the one thing that Lena always told me from day one, and I just want to share this with her fans and with the audience from The Chi, she told me, she was like, yo, I'm coming back around full circle, and we're going to make a way where we can work together and do something magical on screen together. And she kept her word. Lena's 100. For anybody in Chicago that doesn't understand this already, she really cares, man. And it's not just about the city, but it's about the culture. It's about Black actors and actresses, people out there that have talent, that are looking for exposure and looking to display their range within their craft. I can honestly say Lena gives those of us who really care a legitimate opportunity to display that talent. So I just want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this, to be a part of this amazing cast, be a part of the crew, for keeping your word, and for staying 100. Because it's not a lot of people that in this game that are willing to do that. So I just want to share that with everybody out there, just so you guys know, what kind of woman Lena Waithe is. It goes past like what you guys see. It's like what you guys see, in the press releases and things that she does and interviews. She's really about us. So I want to thank you. I want to thank Justin. I want to thank Rishi. I want to thank just the whole production staff. I want to thank Jewel, everybody that I work with on that side, who made me feel comfortable coming into this fold of being part of this amazing ensemble cast. Just real quick, just so everybody can have their moment. As it relates to Rashad's character, and his growth and evolution and development throughout the course of this season, a lot of people came into it initially thinking that he was going to be one way. But I think what the writers did a beautiful job of doing was showing this character in one aspect and showing him go through a level of growth, and showing that at the end of the day, that he's somebody that can recognize and understand that love amongst family and amongst Black people is everything, first and foremost. Let's make that very clear. I just want to share this with everybody. You can feel how you want to feel. You can believe how you want to feel based off of, whatever your upbringing is, whatever your religious beliefs are, whatever. We all come from that. We all get it. But I think the one thing that the writers were able to successfully convey over to the viewing audience this season is that in order for us to move forward as a people together, we have to move together. We have to be united in
Absolutely.
all Black Lives Matter. I
Absolutely.
can't stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're straight, gay, lesbian, transgender, whatever it may be, we're all in this together. And it's all about accepting one another and loving one another for who we truly are in spirit and in heart. So I think what the character Rashad was able to show and display through the brilliance of the writing was that level of growth and that level of maturity. And I'm so honored that I was able to be given the opportunity as an actor to portray that and to share that. And I hope that moving forward, what this show will do, and in particular this storyline will do, is allow us to have a broader and bigger conversation as a community and as Black people, in understanding that we're all in this together, and that we all need to embrace one another and to accept one another and to love one another, because we're all in this together. And that's it. There's not much more that I can share after that. I think I just really want to, in particular, I want to thank Luke James.
Yeah.
I want to thank Jasmine Davis in
Come
particular.
on.
She and I had a lot of heartfelt conversations throughout the course of us shooting this season, where she was able to share personal aspects of her life and experiences with me that allowed me to get deeper into my character and allowed me to have a greater understanding as to the level of importance as it relates to us sticking together as a community and showing love to one another and accepting one another. So I'm just so honored to be a part of this. That, you know, the writing, the acting, the producers giving us the freedom and allowing us that opportunity to just kind of display our talent. You know, I want to give a big shout out to Ganja, who I was able to work directly with the episodes that I was in. She's absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Diego. Shout out to the whole, you know, crew. Just an amazing experience. I'm so grateful, Lena. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Love you. You know that. And you know,
I love you too.
You like a hometown hero, you know, Chicago legend. We know what it is, but also,
you know, I'm a rep for the crib.
Come on, man. You know, look, and as we bring this group, as we wrap it up, you know, Yolanda, just, it's been such a joy working with you over the course of the entire series thus far. But I think this season, you know, we were gonna throw something really, you know, like heavy at you, and something that our community also experiences. And I want to make sure our community is, you know, getting those exams, looking out for ourselves, taking care of ourselves. And it was really, I really want to make sure the audience knows this as well, that it was your idea, that you were like, I'm down to shave the head and to go there and to do it on camera. And I remember thinking how grateful I was. And I often ask, I call them my OG actors, cast, people that have been with the show from the beginning, to be leaders. You know, I always ask them to be leaders because I can't be on set as much as I'd like. And so I've said that to Yolanda before as well. You know, like, hey, show people how we get down. And I think, to me, it was more just a testament to the character, but I think it was also you telling the rest of the cast through action, like, this is how committed, you know, we expect you to be to the work. So thank you for that. You know, the love is real, and whatever, we'd love to hear from you in terms of what your experience was this season and doing that. I'm sure you've heard from so many folks that have battled what you battled on screen. They've done so in real life. So please.
Yeah, I mean, shit, y'all about to make me cry. I mean, this is like, it's crazy. Man. I mean, this whole season has been super emotional. This right now is emotional. And, you know, I was shocked when y'all came up with the storyline, when y'all told me about it. You know, because, you know, we've all lost people to cancer. And for us, and for me, you know, particular, to be able to bring us to light on screen, because you do not see Black women going through it. You do not see what we deal with. You know, you see white women, you see white women of all sorts going through it on TV, but you do not see us. And it's as if we are super women and we don't feel shit, you know, but we do, you know, and how do we handle it? You know, so, you know, thank y'all for that. You know, thank you, Lena. Thank Jewel. You know, thank Justin, all of you, for letting me and trusting that storyline with me to get our stories out there, to put, you know, a face to that.
thank all y'all for watching and the beautiful messages that you have shared with me.
Yes, thank you.
Over this, because it's been crazy how it's touched people, and that is so heartfelt, that to know that people see themselves, that they feel they see themselves. They describe the moments that y'all put in writing. You know what I mean? So to be able to do that, I mean, I can't even describe how it makes me feel. And so this, I mean, it was just a matter of, you know, after dealing with like working with you know, Equal Hope there in Chicago, you know, Center for Health Equity Transformation, and Women on Top in the South Side. It's just like hearing these women's stories, hearing our crew members' stories. Because I mean, after we started, you know, after Jada started doing chemo, those scenes got heavier and heavier.
Right.
And crew, you know, they're sitting there watching it. They're losing people actively. They've lost people recently. And you know, they just started telling me stories, and I'm just like, whew. So when it came to it, I was like, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Because we need to see ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you, Yolanda, for being a mirror, for being a vessel. I appreciate all of you so much. Shit. All right, I'm gonna keep trying to grab everybody.
But keep it rolling.
I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. Y'all can go ahead and hit y'all's X so I don't drop out. But kisses, blessings. Thank you.
I love you,
Lena.
Love y'all.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Season 5.
Turn up. Congrats. We're gonna see all y'all back. All right.
Yep.
All right. Season. Okay. Let me see. Let me keep adding folks. Let's see who I'm gonna get. All right. Okay. Let me get this gentleman. Let me get this one. Let me see if we can do it. All right. Hold on. I'm adding folk. I'm adding. Where you at? Oh snap! It's so many cast members. Okay. Oh snap! Oh snap! This one. You done caused so much trouble. There we go. There we go. This young lady. See, she's a good one. She's well behaved. She's well behaved. Hold on. Let me see if I can get I'll come and get Candy here. Okay. Candy should be popping. Oh, snap.
What's up, y'all?
Okay. I got husband and wife.
Not the husband and wife.
I got Miss Superstar over here, Maisha, aka. All right, let me start Curtis, aka Duda, aka Otis, aka every new Zaddy. Okay. What? I see the pictures. Okay. And let me tell you something. People saying, "Yo, Rosalind should just replace. You know, just come sit in the seat." Oh. I don't know if people know how politics work though. That's not how it goes. That's not.
Wait, where did my husband go?
Oh no, I think he got froze. Hold on, I'm gonna add him back in. Wait, no. Can't. Okay, yo, Curtis gotta come out again. But Candy, I'm gonna toss it to you. People say they want you just to step in the seat. I thought about that, but I'm like, well, we got to figure out how the politics actually work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works, but hey, she's qualified, you know.
Look, oh, okay, really. Yo, I mean, well, first of all, Candy, I'll start with you since our boy is frozen. Although he's classic Curtis. Somebody text him and be like, "Yo, bro, turn your phone off and turn it back on."
He's
but no,
gone
Candy,
off of my screen completely.
It's gone. I got him. He's here on mine. He's frozen. But
okay.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. But Candy, talk to me about this season. Your character kind of stepping in and stepping up when he kind of was down and out. How was that for you?
This season was pretty deep. I mean, it started out very spicy, you know, when you brought in this side piece.
Yeah. Ties in the building. We gonna get her in here. I was
like, whoa. But then it was like, kind of like, okay, is this something that I'm cool with or not? And I felt like that's what a lot of, you know, the people were saying to me. Like, I'm trying to figure out, does she really want them to be together? Is she cool with it? Is she not cool with it or whatever? So I felt like it was very interesting the way you guys wrote that and how it played out. Yeah, and then I love the way, you had it come together at the end to where it's kind of like, okay, so where are we going? I'm still here for him even after he's dogged me out. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's been a very, very good year as far as like how the story has just kept you guessing,
Right.
you
And
know.
the truth is, I'll let the audience in on, I don't know if it's too much of a secret, but, because we have such a large cast and everybody's, busy, scheduling can get kind of tricky. So a lot of it also, too, we can't have every single character in every episode. So we have to kind of, sort of pace it out. So if anybody kind of gets confused, like, oh, where's this character? Where's this character go? It's like, well, that character may have to go shoot something. That character may be over here. Also, that character's only in a certain amount of episodes. So initially, Candy wasn't going to be in the finale, and Candy was like, "Yo, I think I should be in the finale." And I was like, "Oh,
Yep.
I thought you couldn't be because of your schedule." So I was like, "I'd love to have you." And then also too, there was also a certain number of episodes you were in, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, "I'd love to have you be there because of what I knew was happening," and I think that character would totally come and pull up and make sure he got out of there safe and sound. And so you were down, you called, we talked, and I think.
Yep.
But I really want people to understand is that television is a living, breathing thing. It's always moving. It's always evolving. And also, too, these actors are people. They have lives. Things happen. Stuff comes up. Everybody can't be in every episode. But what happens is I have these conversations with the actors, and if they're available, if they want to come be a part of it, then sometimes we can make things work. Lala was supposed to be in it, but then she got pulled away. So it's like all these things like they had that happen that we don't say. But I was really grateful, Candy, when you made the call, and I thought it was super important for you to go ahead and be that person, because I think that's what that character is. They're sort of like this couple that kind of can't, they really are to me like a real black version of the Clintons in a way. They're like
It
they
is.
always come together.
It's very interesting. Oh, shout out to Ty. She said, we're a throuple.
Ah, well, look, I mean, I'm gonna tell Marquise. Somebody text Curtis and be like, "Yo, turn your phone off, or come back." Let me see. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I can't add anybody else. Let's see if
But
we
the
can.
thing about it
Go
was,
ahead.
just as far as like what you were saying about me reaching out to talk to you, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Rosalind is very important to me. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
as I became a part of the Shy family, it's like I really care, what happens as far as Rosalind's story and how everything comes about. So as we were going, and I know the scheduling and everything was crazy, but
Yeah.
I was like, Rosalind can't just walk away like that. We got to figure this out. Like, they got to see Rosalind again before the season ends. Like,
True
so
story.
I really appreciate that you guys made sure that, there was some way that it came back around so people understand that Rosalind is still here. She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere. We gonna get back into it. Speaking of not going nowhere, Genesis, aka Maisha, talk to us about your amazing. You got to wrap this season. How was that for you? Did you have fun doing that?
First of all, hey, can y'all hear me? Is everything okay?
We can't hear you. Your picture's a little pixelated. But I can hear you though. Hold on. Yeah, but we can hear you. But you can start talking about letting us know before we have you jump. Talk to us about. Hold on. Yeah, Curtis, you gotta. My brother, I can't add you. Hold on. Yeah, I can't add you, Curtis. But go ahead, Genesis. Talk to us about wrapping the season and your character's journey on this season 4.
Man, that was something I feel like was definitely long awaited. I've been wanting to do that for as long as possible. So I thank you so much for that. That was a beautiful experience for not only just me, but for my father and my mother, to see me do certain things like that. It was a thing. I had a conversation with my father during that, and he was like, I've waited a really long time to see other people enjoy your talents as much as I do. So that was a blessing. Man, going through
You also helped though. But Genesis, I do want to say you also helped with your character too. You were talking to us about your own journey, about not always feeling as confident as you may come off, and I thought that was really interesting to explore with Maisha. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So working this year was super hard, only because I was going through a lot of things with school coming out of a pandemic, and just having that specific year to myself. It was a lot of full of revelation, full of conversations with myself, full of just clarity. And so I had learned a lot about myself within that year. And I was like, okay, I just got to start expressing myself, because, hopefully this will help me free up however I live life. And it just so happened that while I was in the process of doing that, y'all were listening to me. I had no idea until, I guess, episode 8. And I was reading it with Audrey, our
amazing acting coach who worked with.
I love her.
Yeah, love our
Thank
cast.
you so much. If you're watching, you helped me.
We love you, Audrey.
Man, I was going through the lines with her, and I was like, they're listening to me. And I was so excited, because being listened to is a big thing for me. So that was amazing. And to see, like Tab said earlier, have a character that can be molded into kind of your image in a sense is a blessing, and it's great. It's amazing. So
Thank you.
that was really my experience.
No, I appreciate y'all. And look, I'm gonna grab people. I'm gonna grab the third part of your couple, Candy, Ty. But I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna bid y'all farewell. I'm trying to get to everybody as much as I can. I don't know what's going on with Curtis's screen, but once y'all two bid us farewell and wave goodbye, I'm gonna add 2 more people in here. We're gonna figure out what's going on with Curtis. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate
Bye.
you. We'll be talking, Candy. Stay tuned.
All right.
Thank you, Genesis.
Wait, how do I hang up? I don't know.
You got to end it, I think, somehow.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Bow.
Okay.
We got that. Okay, perfect. Now Curtis is down. Curtis, I'm definitely gonna add Curtis back in. But here's what okay, boom. We got that. Okay, and I'm gonna get this guy in here. Let's see what can happen. Okay. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna try to add. Hold on. I got this guy. Ty, I'm coming for you. Let's see if y'all will pick up again. Let's see what happens. Just need a little bit of prayer and hope. We're gonna pick up. Bow.
Oh, we in.
We in here.
Hey.
Bow.
What's up?
Do it.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Let
me just say this.
Ty, I'm coming to grab you.
Look,
guys, go ahead.
let me just say this.
What you got to say?
I'm old as hell, and this technology shit is messing me up.
Otis, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Whoa,
Nobody come to
listen.
see you.
Nobody. Listen, whoa, for real though. Lena Wade.
To you.
Thank you.
Yo,
Sis, again, thank you for a motherfucking season of incredible writing, incredible approach, incredible announcement, and look, man, we did this shit in a pandemic where you couldn't leave the house, where you couldn't do nothing else, and then we came and we showed up, man. All of us showed up.
Yeah.
Even little Mikey's ass showed up. We all showed up.
Damn right.
So I just honestly though, for all seriousness though, I really want to say thank you, and I appreciate you throwing that big meal at me this year. You threw a lot at me, and I tried.
You caught every single thing, man.
I tried. I appreciate.
You did, and you really stepped up. And I think with this show, we like to keep it like an ensemble. It really is an ensemble piece. That's what I was honestly like. I'm looking to let y'all say 1, 2 sentences, and I'm gonna be right back out. Damn it, because I'm trying to get everybody in here. But you really stepped up into that role of like that older Black man that like women want to be with, guys look up to. You know what I'm saying? And also a young kid like a Jake character. Kind of goes like, okay, he kind of got a hustle, but there's a swag, and I don't know. And the thing that went down this season with the love interest, that's why after y'all, I'm gonna loop in Ty. Ty, be ready. I'm trying to grab you because I think it was so interesting, helping to write that as well. Because I was like, damn, he cares about Tracy, but he's also ruthless, and he wants to do the thing, and he can't control his anger and all this kind of shit. And Jacob, I'm getting to your ass in 2 seconds. But like, it was such a beautiful thing to watch you do this finale. That when Trig tests you and comes like, Corey, I'm coming for you, Corey. Stay tuned. when Trig comes like for you, man, like, and you tell him like I could make your whole life go away. Woo!
Ooh.
And you kind of flubbed too in it. And I was wondering, I'm like, do I tell the editor like go back and get it clean? But I was like, no, I'm gonna let it live because I really feel like you was in it. But talk to me about this season for you, Curtis. I'm just gonna get you. I'm gonna get to you, Jacob. I'm gonna get to you, Mike. But talk to me, Curtis, about what the season was for you.
It was a lot. It was a lot, and it was a huge challenge. And I welcomed all of it. I really liked the idea of having this dude appear and honestly want to tackle the real things that are happening in the community, right? And taking it away where I think a lot of us, if we had the gumption and we had the wherewithal to be like, you know what, I'm done with this. Let's end it. Let's just finish this. It may not be the right way to do it, the right political way to do it, but just to have that gumption to be like, you know what, I'm done with this shit. This is wrong for so long. I have this power. Stop it. And we stop it. And who else to have do that? It's like this gangster mobster dude, you know what I mean, who doesn't care about anything else. So the fact that came in was nice already. Like I said before, like when Jason gave me the kind of rundown, it's like he's defunding the police. I got chills, man, because you know what we just came off of after the pandemic. This is so fucking perfect. This is great. And then the love interest came in. And it's like, now I get to feel a different side of this dude. Now, how can you have this dude go from this unlikable dude, kind of Weasley dude, go into this thing of really having somebody that he really loves, right? That he really cares about and that he really listens to. And how can I do that trajectory and have that go through that moment and have it still be real, though, not just, you know, gangster. And then y'all was like, you know what? No, we need to see Duda. We need to see Duda come back. So it's like, okay, let's throw it all to the wall. And so I brought that in and I was able to, I mean, and all of this is not by itself. It's what's on the page, what's presented to you initially. And it's what the directors and the producers and the people on the floor and saying, you know what, this is the direction that we're going into. So it's a marriage of all of it, man. And how everybody stepped up in this time, which is really tough, and delivered and supported each other, man. And I keep calling you Emmett because every time I see your face, I see
I know.
I know you, Jacob.
No.
What Jacob was doing, man, and it's amazing too, man. What everybody was bringing, man, and shout out to Ty Davis, man, and how he supported and went through my craziness because you know sometimes I could be off. And
we
then
know, we patient.
and Candy too. I mean, of course, Candy right there, right along, you know, making sure. And Joe, I'm sorry, Joe,
I know. Like, whoever's here, like honestly, like I'm trying to tell everybody, like get in here.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how this was about to work. I just kept pressing join.
I know it's so crazy. I know, but I'm trying. My hope is I really want to have Ty Burgundy if I can, and Hannah if I can get in the next one. So I'm alerting y'all now. Stay tuned. Corey, I know you having trouble getting in. I told Marquise we'll try to get you in, brother. And also we have a young lady who does a rap recap of every episode. We're gonna have her jump in.
Oh yeah, I like her video.
Yeah,
she's
amazing. Yeah, man. But I know Curtis, you're amazing. He kicked it to you, Jacob. I'm gonna get to you, Emmett, Jacob, Emmett.
Yeah.
You know, but
it's my name now.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's so amazing, you know, for people that talk about, you know, the images of the black men on the show. I mean, I think all three of you are such dynamic roles on the show. And I think to me, we really got to change the way we think in terms of what positive images are, because us living and existing, like we can't get caught up in those politics about whose gaze are we trying to be positive for? What does positive actually mean? And what world and circumstances are we actually dealing with? And then how hard it is for us to be positive in a world that wants us to not be, but we rise above anyway. So Jacob, you really went through a lot this season, you know, you really stepped up as well. You one of my day ones, you know, from jump. And, you know, I love you. I think of you like a brother, and I'm always cheering you on and rooting for you and always checking in. And you've been, you know, my right hand a lot. And so talk to me about this season for you. How has it been? I know the reaction has been so crazy.
Yeah.
It's sort of like been a whole new breath of fresh air this season. But you went through a lot, man. You've been through a lot.
Yeah. It's crazy. I think when I heard about the open marriage thing, when we got like the notes and stuff before the season started, I was like, oh, we about to go crazy. Like we about to touch on topics and make decisions that aren't popular to make. Like, but then I feel like black men, you know, we want to leave every situation versus like trying to figure it out and make it work. So as an actor, it was cool to tap into those moments where it was like, let's not be egotistical and just prideful in this moment in a relationship. Let's like try to make it work. Like, baby, like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But now it's like, now he just, it's crazy. Like he getting his own medicine and she's starting to love it. And it was like, and now it's like, hey bro, you got to leave now, man. Like, leave. So it's but the DM's been crazy. People really been like, when people take it personal, I love it. You know what I mean? Because it's like I know we doing our job. I know we like just killing it, and they really believe it. So people, you know, Emmett is my name now. I turn my head when people say it on the street. So it's crazy, and the impact this role in particular has had on like just the culture. It's been really dope. You know, people really been like, especially the cancer storyline, just being like there for being a mama's boy. I got so many DMs and cancer stories. It was just really dope to read. And
congratulations to your real life brother who just got married.
Oh yeah, she just got married.
Shout out, congrats! I saw y'all turn up.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you know about that life, and I think you bring a lot of yourself to the role, and it's been a joy to watch you work, man. Congrats to you on getting a house party too.
I'm out in LA now. I had my life done changed this whole week. It's been crazy. I packed up my bags and
that's what I'm saying. But I had to hit you on that too, man. It's a beautiful thing. You know, we more than just a TV show. You know, we're really much like a family. We always support folks when they're doing stuff outside the show. So shout out to you on that. Curtis has I have been getting busy too, been working. You know, but that's what it's a beautiful thing. You know, just like having y'all do your thing. And last but certainly not least, my man Michael Epps, not to be confused with Mike Epps, aka Jacob. On the show, Jake. Jake, man, you really stepped up. You showed. Talk to me, young man. How you feeling? How you feel about this season? I know we saw each other at the BET Awards. You were like, oh, like, yeah, it's going up, and we gonna continue to throw stuff at you, man. All three of y'all. So stay tuned. You know what I mean. Next season will also be lit. But talk to me, Michael. How you feeling, man?
You already know I'm up for that challenge, man. Like last year. When you was on the lab, you throwing them challenges at me. I'm like, I'm ready, man. Throw them at me. And you threw them at me, man. This season was definitely full of obstacles and challenges, and I really love it, and I want you to continue to throw them at me because I like a challenge, you know. I also want to thank you for this opportunity, you know, especially putting on from like my side of town, you know, because everybody that's from Chicago, they make it out, they're usually from the South Side. So, you know, I love to, you know, put on for my city, and I'm happy to portray and you know, act out the things on TV that happens to our people, you know, in real life that doesn't really get televised as much, you know. So and I'm loving this season. I've loved the previous seasons, and I'm loving what y'all doing. Y'all keep the show authentic and real, and I'm really loving that y'all doing y'all job at the right time.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all, and I see we trying to get Corey in here. I see you, Tia. Corey's gonna come in from your account. I got that. I understand it. I will get in y'all. So okay. So thank y'all so much. Go ahead, y'all hit the leave button.
Yeah. Lay y'all.
Congrats, season 5. So come, let's get it. All right, as soon as they drop out. Now here's the deal though. Corey, hold a beat because I want to try and see if I can get